A lot's changed in the World Rally Championship since Volkswagen suddenly announced it was leaving at the end of the 2016 season. But Andreas Mikkelsen, who won VW's final event in Australia, finds himself in exactly the same position some 7 years on, fighting for a seat with a top manufacturer team. Fighting, however, is the optimum word, as despite several setbacks and near misses, Mikkelsen refuses to give up on his WRC dream. When VW pulled the plug on its WRC program, Sebastian Ogier, Jari-Matti Latvala and Mikkelsen were all left scrabbling for a drive. As the reigning 4-time world champion at the time, Ogier had the pick of the bunch and linked up with M Sport to drive a Ford Fiesta WRC. Mikkelsen had been heavily tipped to join Toyota as it returned to the WRC for the first time since 1999. But in the end, Latvala's greater experience was preferable and he was signed to drive a Yaris. And with Citroën and Hyundai's lineups already full, Mikkelsen was left standing when the music eventually stopped. Instead, he sought refuge with Skoda, the brand that helped bring him to the WRC via 2 back-to-back titles in the IRC, and despite a final stage crash in Portugal, victories in Monte Carlo and Corsica caught the eye of Citroën, who employed him for Rally Poland and Germany, where he finished a fine second. He was then picked up by Hyundai to support Thierry Neuville's world title bid, where he remained for the following 2 seasons in 2018 and 2019. But results in a car very much dialed in for Neuville's style of driving were hard to come by, and Mikkelsen was dropped when new world champion Ott Tanak was signed for 2020. Ever since, Mikkelsen has set his sights on a WRC return, but despite winning both the WRC2 and European Rally Championship titles in 2021, he's so far failed to force a move through. Mikkelsen thought he had all but signed the deal to return to Hyundai for a full season in 2023, but at the 11th hour, the team moved in to sign Esa-Pekka Lappi and left Mikkelsen snubbed. In a recent interview with Dirtfish, Mikkelsen didn't hide his feelings and explained that by the time he had realised his move to Hyundai was off, his current team in WRC2 had already agreed deals with other drivers. That means another full season of WRC2 isn't on the cards for the 3-time World Rally winner, but Mikkelsen will still drive an all-new Skoda Fabia RS Rally 2 on selected WRC events. Part of Lappi's appeal to Hyundai was his experience of its rival Toyota's Rally 1 car, which Lappi managed to obtain via a stellar 2021 season. Although Mikkelsen was champion of WRC2 that year, Lappi crushed the opposition on both Arctic Rally Finland and Rally Portugal to earn his way back to the top. Mikkelsen was quick to point out to Dirtfish that he wasn't able to compete in Portugal 2 years ago through COVID, but nevertheless his strategy for success this year is pinned on replicating what Lappi did in 2021. Mikkelsen said that he has to show everybody that he is the fastest driver in WRC2, meaning he wants to go to the rallies where he knows everybody will compete. Winning events is therefore a secondary objective behind setting fastest times, the key indicator of a driver's raw speed. Arguably, there's no better year for Mikkelsen to adopt this strategy, given the likes of Oliver Solberg, Adrian Fourmeau and Gus Greensmith have all stepped into the class this year, so Mikkelsen has a golden opportunity to prove his worth against former Rally 1 drivers. But you equally get the sense that Mikkelsen has checked into the last chance saloon. If an eye-catching 2023 doesn't earn him a Rally 1 drive for 2024, how long will the Norwegian's patience continue to hold?